We are in the Ballet Academy in Stockholm. That's our, I think, 5th day of rehearsing. And today it's fun because the original cast of the duet is here with us, teaching one of the last part of the duet. So it's actually very fun to see, this gap of, let's say, age, but also experience, sharing the same material. Usually we see the opposite, the people that are more experienced, more older, teaching, and that's different. So it's very exciting to see that, and it looks good. So.
I think it's a really interesting process because it's a piece that's actually created for the partner and I that I'm working with, and then to teach it to a different couple that has different kind of bodies and how they're moving and how they're working, and to find the way also to make it flow in their body, because everybody has to take it in different ways to find the flow in it and to make it work. So it's interesting also with this change of age, how it changes the body and how you have to take it in your way to make it work. And yeah, it's inspiring process to see it on different people.
And there's another aspect of it is that they actually never dance together. So also it takes time to build a chemistry between two dancers. And that's what we have been facing actually, is the encounter of two people. And that takes usually time, and the two young dancers had it already. We went through that process, which took about 2 months. And here we're just here for a week, trying to build those 15 minutes as quick as 2 months, so. But it's exciting because we are getting there slowly. Also, I sort of understood that I have to let myself being guided by their own interpretation, not only on the theatrical aspect, but also on the physical aspect. The rest, it doesn't matter. She also sometimes do variation. Yeah. It's fine, as long as this is really on your leg, full, beautiful. Yes. Bah!
Of course, in a natural way, the body it changes during the age, and it's in the same time you also see that there's different things that they have with them from life, and there's different ways of temperaments, how to take the movement, which can also be inspiring to watch how in their personality that they are having their interpretation in the movement. And so it's in different ways. It's not just about the flexibility or whatever, it's also about their interpretation in it with the temperament or their personality in the movement, which is also something that changes with the age.
I'm very fascinated by ballet in general. It's all beautiful, and it's massive, but it's also on a physical level. If it's well accomplished, if a step is well accomplished, I think it can be extremely beautiful and therefore transcending. I think it's an art form that transcends, I think, much more than certain art forms. Because it demands so much, and to reach that demanding physically, once you reach it, I think you achieve something beyond explanations. I think just being good, that's actually the most complicated thing on earth. It's to be good. It's also simple, but just to give a smile and say hi. Oh, how are you? But it takes sometimes courage and also effort, because we're not necessarily always in that mood of being nice. So that's basically that. It's about forgiveness and loving. To love. I think it's physical. It's what I learned through my career as a dancer. So it's taking a little bit from everything that I learned. So it's a little bit of ballet, although I was not a ballet dancer. It's a little bit of those technique of Cunningham, Graham, which is technical. It's a technical language, but also choreographers that I work with. So it's European choreographers, it's American choreographers, it's Israeli choreographers. Mixing all of that and trying to build my own language. That takes a lot of time and research. But I'm not desperate about that. I'm sure I will find it. I will make it specific and my own. I think it's that's one of the most important thing when you actually try to define an artistic vision. It's also defining your choreographic language and your movement language, body language. So that's I think the spice, but also trying to just bring what I experience in life. When I meet people, when I see things, nature, when I see art in a museum, movies, and try to bring that. And it is, I think, based on humor. I think humor is a great way to what I told you before, to transmit a strong message or a hard message of while the earth is suffering, let's do something about that. What are you saying? You're from Uxele? Luxele.
Yes.
A far up north. So I think this is the far up north, not
Yes.
before.
Yes.
So before you have to feel the moment,
Yes.
and then far up north. And this is my fucked up, this has to be an accent, fucked up family. And look at it, so not only here, but yes, exactly, yeah. It's, yeah.